The protracted Bawku ethnic conflict has turned the glorious economic hub of Bawku into a ghost town. The situation has not only led to loss of lives and property, but have compelled businesses to fold up and public sector workers seeking massive transfers out of Bawku. The imposition of a ban on motorbike riding, wearing of smokes, and a curfew from 8 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock a.m. daily forms government's initiatives to forestall peace in Bawku. But feuding factions allege that the spillover of the conflict in some specific routes is life-threatening to their livelihoods. Addressing a press conference in Bawku, the Youth Association appealed for extension of patrols and escorts to the Bawku-Pulimakom and Bawku-Bolga roads. Spokesperson for the group, Abdul Majid Bagura, said government and security agencies must intensify patrols and regular escorts along the two highways to save lives.
We urge that particular attention is paid to all the trouble routes. The Bawku-Bolga-Pulimakom highway, being the most precarious route to fly, has long been ignored by the government and the regional minister. Over 90% of the ambushes, roadblocks, attacks, and loss of lives and properties have occurred along that stretch because of government's failure to provide security. In this regard, we appeal to the security agencies and the Upper East Regional Minister to provide regular escorts and patrols to the targeted highways, especially along the Bawku-Bolga-Pulimakom highway, to save lives and property.
Some traders and drivers plying their trade along the Bawku-Pulimakom route have been sharing their ordeal with Citi News and plead for regular escorts.
Right now, our main problem is that all of us are patrolling Bawku-Sankansi way. But right now, more than 1 year, nobody can go to that market. Lack of security. And Widana Road, nobody can go there. Lack of security. Right now, if you pass to Sabong or Misiga, you see that place is very quiet. If any car is passing it, they will stop and check. Any motor is passing it, they will stop and check.
There are 2 months with that, no way, to block our road. That we should not pass. I mean, I myself, 2 times, they fire me on the Sankansi Road with escorts. Just near here, Sabong here, they block the road. There are nobody to pass. There is some euro here. If you take people and live there, when they drop the people, give the euro and collect all your money.
Bawku Municipal Chief Executive Hamza Amadou tells Citi News his outfit is yet to officially receive the demands for regular escorts and patrols on trouble routes. Mr. Amadou said although the demands could be an expensive venture, a review of the current escorts and patrols measures may be necessary.
We know that in 2021 we have been doing escort for almost all the tribes in Bawku since this conflict erupted. As of yesterday, I did escort. I escorted people from Bolga to Bawku. And so the military and the police have been doing that. It has been their mandate to do that, and they've been doing that. I'm yet to chance an opportunity that a request has been made for some people to be escorted, and we have not honored that request. I'm yet to get to know that. But indeed, I want to look at it from this. Possibly the escort is not effective, or patrols is not effective. So if the patrols are not effective, then there's a need for us to go back to the drawing board. If a request comes before us, then we look at it holistically. But generally, like I'm saying, you should know that it will come with a lot of cost to central government. We are already at the assembly level inundated by the cost of this conflict. I cannot estimate the number, the amount of money that the assembly has completely expended as far as taking care of this conflict situation is concerned.
The feuding factions in the Bawku-Bolga conflict, that's the Kusasis and the Mapusis, have expressed dissatisfaction about attacks on their persons on the Bolga-Tamale Highway and the Bawku-Pulimakom Highway. The youth groups of these feuding factions, that's the Kusa Youth Group and the Mamprugu Youth Group associations, are therefore calling on government and the security agencies to provide 24/7 escorts for travelers on these two highways to avert further attacks. Reporting for Citi News, I'm Frederick Awuri, Bawku.